Shabbat Shalom. Shalom Aleichem Malachi Hasharet Malachei Elyon. Who is here? Oh, Meira, Shalom. Shabbat רגועה ושקטה. Let me put this here. זהו. Welcome. I was talking a little bit, I started the broadcast at 4. I actually was talking to myself because the setting were not set right. So I was talking and talking and I realized nobody's here. So here you are. Amen, 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 amen. גם אני, I miss you too, Meira. So I'm going to do this English and Hebrew maybe, but mostly English. So everybody who joins, everybody who comes in can understand. You hear me, right, Meira? Yeah? No? Yeah? Okay. So these are interesting times. Welcome, and for you who will be joining in a little bit. For you who will join in a little bit, and we'll start in a few minutes once a few more people join in. Thanks, Meira. And try to do that so I don't have to. Okay. And so we are in an interesting time. Welcome. For you, the first time you're going to be here, you don't know who Noah is. I'm iLan, and I'm a sound therapist and a spiritual mentor for you who are ready to reclaim your power. And I work with sound and frequencies to release toxins, to release energetic blocks, so you can cultivate the space around you where you can bring fruit, right, from these situations. How do we handle these situations? What meaning do we make out of every situation? Hello, Ariana. Shabbat Shalom. And so what we'll do, we'll wait a few more minutes, and I can suggest to prepare what will be behind me. So what I will recommend for you is to lay down if you can, and see if you can have headphones. I wouldn't put them too close, but I'll put them close enough because the headphone jack on the phone will give you a better range than just a speaker. And also you won't be interrupted by outside noise. And so we will start with that in a few minutes. And afterwards, we'll continue with Shabbat message and what meaning do we make out of everything. Especially after we go through the sound and giving ourselves relaxation, allowing ourselves. Right now we are quote unquote forced, but we'll talk about that, and allowing yourself to receive. Maybe this is a wake-up call for many things, and it's again, what meaning do we make out of everything? So we will start with that. What I recommend is to lay down. If you need to go to the bathroom, just do that so you don't stop the flow for you, and just lay down, and we'll start in 4 minutes. So these are the 4 minutes where we can hello Cindy, hello Maddie, Ariana, Meira, Michael, I assume too. And so there were some technical things that I started earlier in time, but then I was on different settings, so we're here. So if anybody of you, did anybody experience sound healing, sound therapy? If you haven't, and so if you haven't, that's wonderful. If you have, that's wonderful. The differences are in the ways that you will experience. If you've experienced sound healing, you may have experienced certain feelings. and certain places that it might take you if you haven't. Um, that's wonderful. All you have to do is to relax and to allow things to just flow in. You don't have to believe that anything is here to change you or to shift you. Just to believe, just to accept, not to believe, just to be open and to accept something that you haven't experienced before. It's like somebody will ask you, hey, do you like this kind of ice cream? You said, I don't know, I didn't try it before. So once you try it. And so just to allow yourself to take this time to allow, if we would do it in person, it would be a different thing, but we will come to that as well. And so these are different times to make different meanings, so different connections to our connections that we are making with people. We are used to be in touch and in close proximity, and yet for many people, while we didn't experience the outbreak yet, many people decided to be very focused on their machines, very focused on their devices, isolating from people, don't want to go to there, don't want to be friends with that, don't want to make connections. We were actually proactively distancing and creating isolation, competition, judgment, all these things. And now that we are forced to be isolated, where we have the opportunity to find connectivity and different meaning. And so Maddie Kaminsky is the first time, wonderful. If you fall asleep because you lay down, and that's a tendency. I fall asleep when I stand up, so it doesn't. For people like myself, it doesn't apply. But if you really relax and you fall asleep, that's wonderful. Because when our body is relaxed, we receive everything without objection, without questioning what it is, and so allow. If you need to go bathroom, you can go now, and we shall start. Just relax and start focusing on your breath. Just focusing on your breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. When we lay down, our body temperature on the floor, or if you're laying down on the floor, our body temperature drops. And so we want to keep our temperature in our body. So in through your nose, out through your nose. You don't have to work the mouth muscle. It's really just flow in and out. And slowly you'll notice that there is no effort. There is no effort in breathing. No effort. Focus on your breath, going in, out through your nose. As you focus on your breath, you can imagine, you can see the flow of air that goes in through your nose, down to your body. If you haven't closed your eyes yet, close your eyes as you are laying down, whether you're laying down on the bed, or on the floor, or on a mattress. Your eyes are closed, and inside your imagination, you are following the path of oxygen that revives you. Pay attention that your body is laid comfortably. Your hands beside your body or crossed on your chest or belly. As you breathe in, imagine between your eyes a small pink ball, small ball of energy that gets closer with every inhale. Gets closer with every inhale, and it comes right in front of you. And you inhale from that pink divine energy. And you inhale and you can see the trace of that reviving divine energy goes in through your nose, down through your throat, to your shoulders, to your arms and hands, and every body part that you inhale the energy into surrounds it and relaxes the shoulders, releasing any tension. The pink mist that you inhale from that ball of energy in front of you releases any tension in your shoulders, in your arms, in your hands, makes them heavy, dropping down to the ground. Another breath, inhaling the pink mist energy, goes down through your throat, down to your chest and your stomach. Fills your chest and your stomach with divine energy that cleanses each corner, each muscle. Relaxes your chest and your belly down to the ground, makes them heavy. Another breath from the pink mist energy sends the pink mist energy down through your spine, through each vertebrae, to your lower back, to your hips, relaxing your hips, swirling around your hips, removing any tension, and drops your hips heavy to the ground. Another breath goes in through your nose, down through your throat, through your back, through your hips, to your legs, to your thighs, to your knees, to your feet. And relaxes them down to the ground, makes them heavier and heavier. And you are relaxed in your body. You're so relaxed deep in your body, aware of the outside, aware of the noises, of the scents, of the smells. But you are swimming freely in your body to all these places that needed to be awoken. Each sound will take you deeper and deeper. I want you to focus on your breath. Bringing yourself back to focus on your breath, your inhale, your exhale, your awareness to your body and to where you're lying on. Breathing the pink energy that cleanses toxins. Feeling your fingertips and your toes, and if they tingle, that is because you are releasing toxins. There are many ways to release them. Feeling them through your fingertips and toes as you feel your body, as you inhale. Deep inhale through your nose, filling your belly with the pink energy, releasing in your exhale all the blockage, all the tension. And the pink energy as you inhale flows to each part of your body, swirls around each part, each muscle, its joint, clearing the pathways, through our mind, clearing the pathways in our body, releasing everything, making each part of your body lighter and lighter and lighter. We are during times of much stress that can arise from where we are, enclosed in our home. A lot of fears, a lot of thoughts may come through. Things that many times we don't have control over. All those thoughts, all those fears are being cleansed so you can start with a fresh outlook, evaluating everything that is happening for you and through you, allowing deep thoughts, deep places that you may not have wanted to go there before, places about connection. What is the meaning of all that is happening? Where am I in all this? Where are we in all this? Feeling your body, feeling your hands, feeling your arms, slowly stretching, bringing yourself to this place with gratitude. We thank you for everything that is appearing. You can stretch, bring yourself to this place, breathe. If you're laying down, still lay down, stay down, relax. You're aware of the noises, of the smells, of the sounds. Malachi Hashaveh, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachi HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hashaveh, Malachi Elyon, Bachuni LeShalom, Malachi HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Mi Melech מלבדך מי מלך בחיי. Feeling the energy flows through you, feeling gratitude to where you are and who you are today, opening these places, going into these places inside us that we didn't have time to look at because we were so busy, rushing, gushing, pushing everybody away, and now we make meaning for new connections, what matters, what is really important for us, for you, for everyone in this journey. Thank you for bringing your energy through these digital devices. I hope that you've received what you needed to receive, and for you being here and blessing this new way of connection, this new way of being, this new way of coming together, this new way of seeing one another, this new way of loving one another, this new way that actually was always the way. בחיי מלבדך, בלעדיך אין מקום אחר, לא צריך מקום אחר. Welcome, Shabbat Shalom. Welcome everyone. Let's see where I put this. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome. I hope you were some part or most part or all of it here together. And let me know how, I would love to know, not let me know, I would love to know how it felt for you, if it took you certain places, what you've experienced, if you wish to share. And today we did this sound for everyone, for you, for me, for us, to share our gifts. This is a new way of connecting. Thank you, Mike. I'm glad you are here. This is a new experience, new times, everything is shifting. Everything is shifting with the lockdown. Everything is shifting with this. But what I want to take, I would like to take, as I usually do, I look at the things. What are the potential? What are the things that are possible in every situation? You know, every Friday or every time that I have the opportunity, I say, what is it? What is the opportunity here for us? What is going on? Yes, there is pain. There are a lot of things that are happening that can question, that can have us question really many things, many intentions. So how do we look at everything? What is happening? So I want to bring a scenario, okay? And this is something that I wrote in the post, and actually somebody that a friend, Dave, brought it up many years ago. Before many years ago, it was still, and it's very much valid. You know, if we take you and me, whoever is watching, just you and me, between us, and we are the only people on the face of the earth. The only people on the face of the earth. And we have all the riches in the world. Everything is here. You take this continent, I take this continent. With all the riches in the world, where do we find ourselves eventually? Lonely. Because our in our DNA, in our core, in our being, our most strongest desire is to be connected, is to be together, is to be seen, is to be loved, is to be accepted. Everything. And so connection is in our DNA. We want to be connected. We want to be the family or friends and so what happened throughout these years, all the technology that starts coming up, that start developing because we received that gift of this wisdom and knowledge to develop. So the technology actually created a lot of separation, isolation. Everybody's on their phone. Two people that are family, they're sitting at the restaurant table, and each one of them is on their phone instead of talking. You go to a restaurant or to a bar. At the times where we went to restaurants and bars, TV. You don't talk to a person. You watch a TV, you watch a game, there's always something to distract us, to get us away. And this is how we've been, actually, I call it almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. We actually self-fulfilled prophecy, this isolation. I don't want to do this with this person. I'm not going to hang out with them. I don't want to see we don't. And now where we are in this place of, we have to stay distant for this to pass. We have to stay. There is an opportunity to evaluate everything in our relationship to what a connection means. And this is really, this is why the sound healing therapy, to whoever it helped, and I'm grateful, to open this channel in us, to release that debris, to release these toxins, to release these things that are like filters, like we put filters in front of our eye sunglasses. So there are filters and filters and filters, and each one of them is an external distraction, an external need, an external way of distracting us. And we've been so busy in consuming, so busy in going out, so busy in doing other things other than cultivating, as Mr. Rogers once said, cultivating the garden of your mind. And what do you grow in the garden of your mind? What do we grow in our immediate surrounding, in the immediate environment, in our head, that trickles down to our body? In Jewish scriptures, nefesh bria beguf bari, healthy spirit in a healthy body. A healthy spirit will promote a healthy body, and a healthy spirit needs a healthy body to reside in. So during this time, sound therapy, eating right, all these things that take air, nurture us, being in recognizing those places in connection that are important to us. How do we make meaning in all that is happening? What are the meaningful connections now that we see, now that we are forced to face and to look at things? What are the connections that help us thrive? What are the connections that don't? What are the understandings that we have? How do we relate to ourselves? So there is the opportunity of seeing, of rediscovering that which was always that place, coming to a place, to a connection from a place of love, from a place of acceptance, from a place of receiving somebody else without judgment. And to be able to do that, we have to be able to, at some degree, to do it with ourselves, to be in our place of acceptance, in our place of understanding, in our place of receiving, in our place of recognizing our gifts and bringing our gifts. You don't have to think that you have to be perfect in one thing in order to be able to deliver. The sages in Judaism were talking about, if you know a chapter, if you know a letter, share that letter. If you know a wisdom about a sentence, share that wisdom, share that experience, because we are all connected. And this little virus, to compare how Titus died, the emperor, from Antiochus, mosquito. This great emperor, right? So this reminds us that, first of all, we are all equal. There is no black, white, Jew, Muslim, Christian, Hindu. It doesn't matter. We are all from the same creation. We all come from the same box, and we go back to the same box, so to speak, like in a game, like a Monopoly game. We go up and we come down from the same place. That's one thing. And the other thing that I see from that, and it's really wonderful understanding, and that we are not in control. We are not in control. We have the capability and the capacity to control our words, to control our intention, to control what we do when something like this happens. When any crisis happens, or any argument, or any friction, how do we respond? Now we have this in a year. Will everybody be in the same place? No. What shifted? Yes, a physical aspect, and the most importantly, the spiritual and the emotional and mental place that we are in. Are we nervous? Extra? Are we listening to the news 25 hours a day? Are we worried about that this person touched this? Are we getting into a place that we may lose the focus of why we're doing what we're doing? And so that creates ailment in the body. So stress and anxiety creates stress in the body. And stress in the body is not a healthy body for the spirit and for the soul to reside in, and for the nefesh, the soul to reside in, and to help us see those places. How do we connect? So it's all so together, and that's why we're all connected. We're all part of one another in one way or the other. And so, this place, this time, what we did with the sound, if you were in the beginning, I started first with uh, brave wave relaxation, brainwave relaxation, brave wave. This is brave wave, brainwave relaxation, where there are certain frequencies that, in combination, create also binaural beats. And the binaural beats is a way to listen to frequencies and to benefit from the frequencies without hearing it. And so I'll give you a quick example about that. Humans can hear between 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, 20 to 20,000. That's our range. Dogs and, of course, animals that can hear different frequencies in different ranges and wider ranges. And so if I want to hear a certain frequency, for example, 9 hertz or 5 hertz or 4 hertz, which I cannot hear through my auditory system, I will have, and this is what happened. I had several bowls with similar frequencies, not the same, that operates on different parts of our body. That together they create the mind. Hear one frequency in one ear and one frequency in the other, and creates automatically the third frequency. Creates the difference, the interval of those two frequencies. So it creates a third frequency, which brings you the benefit. And you may actually, if you try to go back to what you heard, you may have you may were able to listen something that you didn't, to hear something that you didn't hear. And so these are relaxing and releasing toxins, and the rest were operating on different chakras, different energy centers in our body, to different parts of our body, physical parts of our body as well. And this is the first step to start when we want to go in. There are many ways to do that, but sound, I feel, and I see, is the ultimate medicine for body and soul, because it operates both on the emotional and both on the cellular level. And so what we did today was limited because of the microphones, because of, it doesn't matter what kind of microphones I had here. uh, your mics or your speakers or your something, or the bandwidth of the internet, or there was a delay, you may miss some frequencies. Actually, you probably missed some frequencies, but you got a certain range that is uh, hopefully conducive for health. So let me know tomorrow also how you feel, or just in general. Bringing back to the meanings that we make. All this that is happening, it's a process of meaning making. We're making new meanings now. We're making new meanings to these connections, to these relationships. For us being at home, for us evaluating connections that we have with people that we are used to connect and to touch and to meet every day or every other day. How do we make this connection now? How meaningful is that? Can we find a different way to express our love to one another, to express our relationship to one another with different tools? There are, in the Torah, there are 70 faces to the Torah. And Torah is love, so there are 70 faces, 70 sides, 70 angles to love. And so there are different ways that we can experience and express one to another in so many ways. And so, can we find this way? Now we're doing it in this medium to find meaning in these connections and to understand them from a different place and to go to these places in us and to see what is working and what is not working for us. So this is, I see everything is a blessing. Everything is a blessing. Yes, it is. Um, this was all a blessing for me because as I do the sound, uh, uh, I receive the frequencies as well while I do them. When we do sound therapy over private sessions, now that we'll be able to do that over the internet, not through Facebook, will be through a different platform that will have more bandwidth and will be able to transmit different angles of sound. So it'll work well. So if you want to experience it as in a private or a group, to have a small group um, online, we can do that. And for today, for connecting this meaning, this new meaning of connection, this new meaning of being, this new place of being, I wish for everyone to be in this place of joy, in gratitude, and breathing through our belly, raising our belly. And I will not stop talking about raising our belly, because raising our belly is the right breathing while we're singing, or we're or like, think about a baby. When a baby first is born, just the belly is moving, and this is the correct way to breathe and fully breathe. This is time for Shabbat. I wish for everyone to have a wonderful weekend, to find the opportunities to do things or to be or to share things. Now we are in close quarters, to share things in a way that maybe you haven't shared before. Maybe you haven't experienced that before. And this is a great opportunity. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for joining. Send you much love, blessing, healing, all the best for you. Everything. Bye bye.